Hello everyone, welcome to our lecture today. We will discuss about the case study chapter 6, Programmatic Advertising, Real-Time Marketing. We are group 6 and here are our members. Minh Thanh, Sĩ Hoàng, Thu Huyền, Trung Kiên and Quang Đạt. You can see on the screen is content of the case study. First is case study summary. The second is case study question, and final is conclusion of the case study. Starting with programmatic as real-time marketing, it includes definition, classification, and history. Let's get started with this.
Definition. Definition is an automatic online advertising trading method between publisher and advertiser taking place on technology platforms without much direct intervention. Classification. First is RBT, real-time by bidding, then PMP, private marketplace, and PD for programmatic direct. History of advertising. First, in early 2000, a publisher would sell space on its website to advertisers, usually through an agency. Second, in 2005, networks allow advertisers to buy ad space on thousands of websites, and publishers could sell more efficiently. Third, by 2011, large ad exchanges emerged and began using ultimate RTB for ad space. Fourth, in 2017, there were thousands of advertisers and millions of web pages can replace advertising. Advertising advantage and disadvantage. In advantage, we have the lowest cost, speed, efficiency. Generally, the publishers know more about their customers than advertising platform and database. Disadvantage: offensive material promoting racism, hate and terrorism. In addition to malicious websites, there are tons of fake on the web setting up for display ads and generating revenue.
Let's go to the second part, the questions for case study. Before we answer the question, we have to know what is portal. So a portal is a web-based platform that collects information from different sources into a single user interface and presents users with the most relevant information for their context. Let's go to the first question. For question 1, we have two cards in my favorite page, Flipkart. Actually, totally as in homepage were 88. However, immediately of interest or relevant to me were only 11, accounted for 12%. And interest or relevant to me but not right now were only 27, which mean accounted for the 31%. And finally, not interested at all were 50, which mean accounted for 57%. So what was the reason of it? Actually, the totally products that I found were being household articles, electronic devices, and things belonging to the fashion. And I admit that I paid more attention to the fashion, so I choose clothes, shoes, and the like. However, I also really being keen on household goods, but right now I think it would be helpful in the near future. Let's continue to the second question. For question 2, we have to identify kinds of profiles that advertisers use in the decision to deploy ads to the customer and explain why they are relevant to online displays advertising. Profiles are built by record the behavior of people online and inferring the demographic data like age, gender, nationality, or sometimes psychographic data like personality characteristic, social class, attitudes, and actually the list of possible profiles are being very large and dependent upon the relevance to advertisers or others who already purchased their profiling services. In this case study example, advertisers use some different kinds of profiles to market a new mountain bike, and it includes age, gender, geolocation, interest, or income. But why people said that this profile is relevant to display online advertising? And here we go, because it is a way they approach the effectiveness of search engine by displaying advertising, banner advertisings. So yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the third question. How can display ads achieve search engine-like results? As we can know, display ads can achieve search engine-like results by capturing the interest of individuals through the instant of searching and using display ads relevant to this, such as with the use of tracking software such as beacons, webhooks, cookies, and flash cookies. It enables advertisers to obtain profiles of consumers. The profile of information regarding the online behavior and characteristics of consumers. To be specific, the product page, services, and the search engine keyword used are constructed as profile information. To the extent this is true, display advertising become more effective and perhaps could become as effective as search-based advertising, where it is much more obvious what the searcher is looking for or interested in at the moment of search. And the final question is, do you think instant display ads based on your immediately prior clickstream will be as effective as search engine marketing techniques? Why not? So I would say sometimes instant display ads based on prior clickstream will be as effective as search engine marketing techniques. Indeed, a random ad will stimulate people's interest in it and click on it and make a decision to buy. For example, in November 20th, when you want to buy a present for your mother, your sister, or your girlfriend, but you have no idea to buy, that is the time random ads work. However, there are some disadvantages of using clickstream behavior, where information may not be relevant for the advertisers to use. Prior clickstream behavior is defined as recording of consumer behavior in the short term. Users leave clickbacks that show the road to where they had navigated on a website. For instance, just because you visit a news site and then a sports site, this does not offer many clues to advertisers. Clickstream behavior that previously happened, even if it immediately prior, may not be such a good indicator of current interest. Long-term online behavior can establish patterns that could be more useful.
So, in conclusion, this technique is not totally perfect because there still have some problems in the way it works, but it can work effectively for a long time. Consumers should drop, but it benefits them a lot. These techniques also bring profits for companies and used by many companies in the world. It could be the future of ad buying by the time. That's all about our presentation. Thanks for your listening.